Hey everybody, I'm Mike with Omega Survival, and I'm going to do a review video of a new toy I just picked up recently, which is the Esee Gear E&D, which stands for Escape and Evade wallet. It's a trifold style wallet, and I'll go over the contents in the wallet. As you can see, it is the size of a regular wallet, actually maybe a little smaller. It's about an inch and a quarter thick. It's got 2 grommet holes on the outside and webbing. You can put it on your belt or strap it to a pack. It contains escape and evasion instructional cards with a lot of tips. It has a non-magnetic razor blade, a Kevlar cord, a signal mirror, non-metallic handcuff key, a ferro and magnesium rod, an Esee AH1 arrowhead, fish hooks, a button compass. It has rare earth magnets for directional compass, and it has the cards instructing how to use it. The wallet itself is 4 1/4 by 2 3/4 inches and weighs about 4 ounces. And Esee recommends that the parts of this kit, when not in use, should be layered throughout your body in a hostile environment for military use or something like that, to avoid detection and to avoid all the parts of this kit from being found on your body, which is very smart when I show you what's in it. First of all, I did a cool lanyard. Why? Because I got about 1.5 foot of blaze orange cord, and I'd say there's 4 feet of, I believe this is 390-pound test reflective climbing grade utility cord on there. I believe it's 2 or 3 millimeters. I'm not sure. Here's the Esee Gear symbol, and it is Velcro. That's one thing I think kind of defeats the purpose of an E&E wallet, because it makes noise when you open it up. Maybe they could come up with some kind of buckle system that's quieter. On a keychain loop, there's a small ferro rod alongside of a magnesium rod. Shave little pieces of the magnesium off to start a fire. Now the first part of the kit, there's the Esee AH1 arrowhead, very sharp. Say it's about 1/8 of an inch thick. It's not that big, but if you needed to make a spear for fishing or hunting, it's a great little thing to have. There's 4 assorted size fish hooks in a really heavy duty little Ziploc. Now, I also want to let you know before getting into the kit that I also added a few parts of my own into this kit, and I'll tell you which parts I've added. This is one part that I added, and it's a small piece of a Lennox hacksaw blade, brand new. A really good blade. The Lennox are really high quality. They cut metal really good, so I figured just having a little piece of saw blade, I'm sure I can come up with some uses down the road. But my main idea when I put it in this kit was for striking the ferro rod, and I didn't think that this ferro rod was substantial enough, so I added a 5/16 ferro rod into the kit that I'll show you in a minute. I believe there's 25 feet of Kevlar cord, really high strength cord. You could use that with the fish hooks or the lash and arrow. Right here, this is tough to get out sometimes. In this little bag, is the non-magnetic razor blade. I believe it's ceramic. It's really sharp, just so you have something to cut with. It is an escape and evasion kit, so there is a handcuff key in the kit, and there's a set of rare earth magnets. I know they look small, but don't let these things fool you. They are really strong, and they're kind of tough to pull apart. And if you had to, you can rub these on a little piece of metal and make a directional compass with that. There is a button compass in the kit, so you can at least try to get yourself some kind of food or substance with the fish hooks and the arrowhead and the Kevlar cord. You can get a fire started with the ferro rod, and you could use the arrowhead to strike it. But I didn't want to stop there, so what I added into my kit was a tiny little Gerber knife line locker that I have, just a real tiny knife. It's solid metal, there's no plastic parts. It's a little beat up, but it's razor sharp and it's tight. There's no play in the blade, and it costs like $12. And it's very streamlined, very tiny. This was not part of the kit. This saw blade was not part of the kit, and I added a pretty substantial 5/16 by I think 3 1/4 inch ferro rod. It's got a lot more meat to it than the one that comes with the kit, and it does have enough room. You can store some extra stuff in it, and it has instructional cards with it. This is a ground to air signal card, international Morse code. This explains what's in the kit and escape and evasion tips on that card. This is determining an approximate distance across a river. Basic tarps and snares. Escape and evasion movement. Camouflage tips. And I guess this isn't not necessarily for military use. If there's some kind of shift situation or something bad, some kind of catastrophe happens, this can keep you alive. I stuck a Bandaid, flexible fabric Bandaid in the kit that was not part of the kit. Here's more cordage. It's a dental floss card with more escape and evasion tips. And I thought that was pretty cool. You could at least keep your teeth clean with this, or use the cordage for something else. You could use it for fishing line. Here's basic navigation. Fire building, and it explains the rare earth magnets right here. And here's a map card. More ground to air signals, and it's got a directional cue for orienteering for map reading. That's why it's clear. You sit it over your map if you have a map. More basic navigation, fire building, and rare earth magnets. I actually think that this card's not supposed to be in here. It's a double of one that's already in there. More ground to air signals, and it has an explanation on how to use the mirror. This is your signal mirror, and I want to keep that on there. I don't want anything scratching the integrity of the mirror. So I leave that on there, and these things fit right back in here. And slip the Band-Aid in the back. I actually had the Band-Aid in the middle because I had trouble getting it in there by itself last time. The button compass goes in here. There's a place designed to fit everything that actually comes in the kit. And it's a very minimal kit. The idea of all the contents in this kit are designed for one thing: to keep you alive and keep you safe and keep you breathing, which are all kind of the same thing, but I'm sure everybody understands what I mean. This piece actually goes in the middle. I'm sure you could fit a little bit of money in here. That's right, that goes there. If you wanted to take this with you to travel, like in a foreign country, and you wanted to keep this with you as a EDC survival kit, it's great for that. I mean, and you can't really tell a difference in the size with them few pieces that I added to the kit, because they're so low profile and streamlined. And this just folds back down in there. And there's your kit. An escape and evasion survival kit from Esee. If you want a minimalistic survival kit, I really recommend you get this. It's like everything else Esee makes. It's very good quality. The stitching is very well done. Feels like it's probably made out of, I'm not exactly sure. It feels like it's probably made out of 500 denier ballistic nylon. Here's the huge fire ant symbol right there. And it's a good little kit. I love everything that Esee makes. I think that they make everything and design everything that they have for one purpose only: to keep you alive and build things in such a way that you can depend on them. And just when you feel them and use them, you know that they're built tough and you can depend on them with your life. And anyway, that's all I really have to share in the Esee Izula Escape and Evasion wallet. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching.